Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2021 Love and Relationships reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Leo, let's start with the feminine energy for the sign of Leo. Now this is not about gender, guys, it's about the energies, so it could be you even if you're however you identify. So let's have a look at the feminine energies first that is around Leo, please, the fire sign of Leo for the month of March 2021. The feminine energy. Okay, we have Arwen. Beautiful energy. This card always reminds me of Liv Tyler from Lord of the Rings. It is about divine inspiration, awakening, a gift as well. It feels to me like a very graceful kind of energy. I'm getting a mixture of Six of Cups and also I'm getting a Temperance with this as well. So it feels like peace and harmony and all of that good stuff. The feminine energy feels a sense of comfortability is what I'm getting from Spirit. And there's a serene kind of energy around the feminine as well. Not too much getting to this feminine. I feel like this feminine has awakened to not take on board a lot of other people's stuff as their own, which is really nice to see. Now let's get the masculine energy of Leo for the month of March. Let's take a look at the doggies here. For the masculine energy, that is Leo for the month of March, the masculine energy. Okay, rest. Time to take a breather. Not a cat nap, a dog nap here. So it seems like the feminine is at these people may be together, or there could be a sense of separation here that I'm getting, but it feels like the separation is not because there's been some kind of horrible breakup or anything like that. It feels like someone just needing to take some time for themselves. It appears to be the masculine. So this could be a situation here where we have could be twin flame or soulmate energy where there's a separation at the present time. And there's a sense of peace and calm. But I do get like a separation here that these people may not be together. So let's take a look and see where this goes. I'll get the connecting energy first. Let's do that. Let's get the connecting energy between these two people for March. Please show me the connecting energy, please, spirit guides. Between these two people, what is the connecting energy? Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Well, that's really nice. It's the full moon in Cancer, so I do feel like, Leo, you could be a Cancer Leo cusper, or you may have some Cancer in your chart. There's an energy here of taking a deep breath. And here, just before, well, it's around springtime, the beginning of spring here in the northern hemisphere, this feels like a sense of taking a breather before renewal. So let's see where this goes, guys. It feels nice. It feels good energy. We'll start with the feminine energy. So I've already meditated on these cards, but I will do a few more shuffles here, Leo. And then we'll put down the cards. But the feminine energy that is around Leo for the month of March. Let's get them. And of course, either side could resonate. It's not about gender, it is about the energy. We'll get a card which signifies the feminine, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand with this in the future, their intention when it comes to the masculine, how they've perceived the masculine in the past, their doubts and fears, what's happening in the environment that's affecting them, and the potential outcome. And let's take a look at the masculine energy. I've meditated on these cards as well, so let's see, we'll do a few more shuffles here. The masculine energy of Leo for the month of March. 2021. Let's take a look. We'll get a signifier for the masculine Leo, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand in the future, their intention towards the feminine, how they've perceived the feminine in the past, their doubts and fears, what's happening in the environment that's affecting them, and the potential outcome. So Leo, let us take a look here. We'll start with the feminine energy. Beautiful, look at that, the Ace of Cups, an R1. It feels like drinking from the spring. That's what I'm getting immediately. It feels like health to me, a healthy outlook. So if there's I'm getting it as emotional health as well, mainly because of the Cups energy, but I also feel like this is just those times when you go to the mountains and you breathe that air that isn't like polluted full of city stuff. If you could go out west somewhere here in the US, somewhere like Wyoming or Montana, or even one of the national parks, and just breathe deeply of that beautiful, crisp springtime air. That's the image I'm having in my mind around the feminine at the moment. It feels like renewal, guys. Renewed health and also emotional health around the feminine. Wow, that's a really lovely start. And let's look at the masculine. They've got the Eight of Cups. So whatever the masculine has been struggling with, some kind of emotional issue themselves, it feels like they've had I get a crossroads kind of energy around the masculine, where they've had to make some choices, they've had to make some tough choices, and I feel like they've had to triumph over some difficulties that they found hard to triumph over. I get a sense here of a struggle with leaving something behind, but it seems like the energy around them in the month of March is leaving that behind in order to seek something better. Okay, so it almost feels like the masculine is journeying where the feminine already has been or already is, in terms of this renewal of emotional health. Let's take a look at where the feminine currently stands. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's a brand new start for the feminine. They may even have a brand new job, or starting a new, I'm getting a new regimen. It could be a health regimen for some. I'm getting this like spa. So the feminine here seems to be seeking, I get an energy here of seeking to be their best self, of course. If you're watching tarot, that's pretty much a given. But the energy that I'm feeling around the feminine is that it feels like starting from scratch, starting over, wiping the slate clean, and clean living. Clean, again, I get that image of the clean mountain air, not polluting. There's an energy around R1 of not polluting. It's very pure. Okay, purity. Okay, let's see where this goes. The masculine has a page as well. They've got the Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with someone. Well, this is the masculine Leo. I feel like the masculine Leo here is also starting out fresh in their life. So it seems like these two people are meeting on this journey at the right time, where they're both readying themselves for something brand new. There's a purity here with the pages of starting fresh, starting over. Hopes around this for the future. With the feminine energy, we've got the Witch. This is the Magician card. It is in the upright, so it speaks to me of the feminine here setting their intentions and working on bringing them to reality. So I get an energy of around the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere, that there is some kind of, I get it as setting an intention to complete out everything that hasn't worked for them in the past. Now, it'll be different for each one of you, but I'm getting for some, it could be health, things that haven't been healthy. It could be unhealthy relationships, unhealthy pastimes, whatever it is. I feel like this feminine energy has awakened to, I get a higher level. I do feel like the feminine is aware that it's going to take effort, that they can't just sit back and expect good things to happen to them. It feels to me like this feminine energy is taking an active role, or is just about to take an active role in starting a new life for themselves. It feels very much like a complete surrender of everything that has gone before. And I feel like this feminine energy is even going way back and not carrying around trauma from the past. It feels that good. It feels like really getting back to that place of youth, where before there was a lot of things placed on the feminine by other people, by external forces. Yes. Okay, that's great. Let's have a look and see what the masculine's got here. They've got the Chariot. So this is all about the masculine having a renewed energy to overcome all of these challenges that they've had in their life. I feel like they're actually going to do it. This masculine is motivated. They may even be motivated by the feminine here. Some kind of catalyst with this R1 energy. Now, the intentions of the feminine towards the masculine. We've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. What I'm getting around this is that the feminine is withdrawing any kind of, let's just say, judgment. It feels like allowing the masculine to do things at their pace, without forcing, without trying to make things happen, just allowing the masculine to do things at their own pace. The energy of rest around the masculine, I do feel like they are going to get the energy to overcome their challenges, but it may be a bit of a slow start. It could be that the feminine here has tried to motivate the masculine in the past. It hasn't worked. Yeah, it really feels like the feminine withdrawing any kind of judgment or any kind of advice or anything like that, and just allowing the masculine to do this at their own pace. Now, the masculine towards the feminine, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And there you go. There's that beautiful spring planting coming to fruition. So I feel like the masculine is readying themselves for this new beginning, but it's there's something that they had to complete out, some kind of personal issue. It could have been anything. It could have been a previous relationship that they were still clinging on to. It could have been some kind of unhealthy behavior or habit. I feel like they are moving away from that, and they see the feminine here as part of their future with this Ace of Pentacles, which is very nice. It's very grounded energy. The masculine, I feel, had to ground themselves, center themselves, and they needed to do it at their own pace. Now, how the feminine has perceived the masculine in the past, we have the Empress, the Earth Mother here. Yeah, I feel like the feminine may have I don't feel that it's anything kind of like I'm not getting smothering or controlling kind of energy around that. No, this just feels like being themselves. You know, Arwen and the Empress. It's very positive feminine energy. There's beauty, grace, sensuality, divine love, abundance as well, growth. So the feminine here has really shown their best self to the masculine, and that's why I feel the masculine is being motivated here. But it's not anything the feminine has done towards the masculine, it's just by being themselves, being this Empress energy and standing strong and firm and showing who the feminine is. Again, I get that very pure kind of energy. Non-judgmental as well, I'm getting that. Now, how the masculine has perceived the feminine in the past, the Hierophant. Okay, spiritual teacher. So you have, even though you haven't thought, or the feminine hasn't thought in the past, this Page of Swords in reverse, that the messages were getting through, they have been. This masculine has actually taken on board everything that the feminine has said, although they may not have come out and said, well, you know, you really... I don't feel the masculine has expressed anything like that. But they have listened and they have taken it on board with this Hierophant energy, and I feel like it has had a very positive effect on this masculine. Yeah, but it feels like a subtle energy. It doesn't feel like the feminine has come out and said, like, you need to do this and you need to do that, and forced this on the masculine. I don't feel that the feminine needs to do that. It just happens as natural course of events by these two people being in each other's energy fields. Yeah, I get that the two of you here have a connection. I'm getting like, at the moment all I see is a very strong connection. It could be a very powerful friendship. I'm not getting... I feel like there's divine love around the feminine. The masculine has had to overcome something from their past before they could be in this energy of divine love. So let's see. Doubts and fears around the feminine. We've got the Tower. In this Green Witch deck, it's called the Wild Hunt. It's in the reverse. So the feminine here has recognized that the masculine has been resistant to transformation, to change. The masculine has... It's natural. I feel that they've been very fearful to leave behind what was comfortable, to try something new, to take a risk, to journey away from what was comfortable. You know, I was getting this energy around the feminine at the beginning when I was talking about the feminine being comfortable. I feel that that is true. That is authentic. This energy of the masculine being comfortable, I actually don't feel... I feel like whatever they was finding comfort in was unhealthy. Maybe even toxic. Some kind of toxic surroundings. It could have been a relationship, a job, whatever it was. They've been resistant to walk away from that because it offered some kind of security, but it was a false security, because I feel like they were unhappy in that position. Now, the masculine, their doubts and fears, the Sun. It's almost like the masculine has denied their own happiness here. There's a sense of fearing being happy. Yeah, fearing being happy, like the masculine is saying to themselves, I'm getting this from Spirit, I'm frightened to be happy because it always ends badly. So the masculine here feels like they're frightened to be happy because they're fearing that this isn't going to last. Okay? All right, let's have a look and see. The environment. for the feminine, we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, this is this masculine needing to take a rest. Yeah, I feel like they've just got too much going on in their mind, too many thoughts, too many things that are weighing heavily on them. And the masculine does need to take a break here, a mental nap, just to chill out and still the mind so that they can become clear, so that they can make good decisions in their life. Now the masculine, their external influence is the moon in reverse. Yeah, and I feel that rest is required so that these intuitive messages can come in, so that they can overcome whatever confusion they've faced recently. Because I do feel like this masculine has had a lot of confusion over the way forth, the way ahead. I do get an energy around this masculine of needing to face their demons. I'm also getting that. To look at themselves in the mirror and see what isn't working for them, to see the truth. Look in the mirror and see the truth. And that is a difficult place to be in. I feel like the masculine has been in like I'm getting like a dark night of the soul energy. A very shadowy place where things have not been as they seemed. There's a lot of things around the masculine that have, well, I'm getting it as like tricks of the mind. I feel like it's something coming from within the masculine that has tricked their mind into, their mind's playing tricks on them. Spirit guide is saying their mind has played tricks on them and they need this rest in order to become clear and see the truth. Now the outcome for the feminine is the Page of Cups, another page. That beautiful childlike energy. Yeah, I feel like the feminine here is really getting back to a place before they were tainted by previous relationships, upbringing. All kinds of energy that I'm getting around this feminine is being released. And again, I'm getting that very crisp, new kind of springtime air where this feminine is really deciding not to be unbothered by other people's stuff. Now the masculine still has to face this devil energy. Okay? And that's what's keeping these two people apart. The masculine still has to overcome their demons. So whatever is coming to the surface here for the masculine to deal with, I feel like it's something that they need to do for themselves, and they need to see the truth of. It could be some kind of addiction, a negative behavior, something that is blocking them from achieving what they want to in life. There's something coming to the surface here that has, it's that shadowy path, it's a difficult path to tread, because when these shadow aspects appear, they can be scary. It's kind of like facing the bogeyman under the bed here. The monster in the closet, the thing we don't want to see. And the masculine is going to have to take some time in order to get there. But they are going to get there because we've got this personal issue reaching resolution, this full moon in Cancer. So it feels like this is coming to an end. This facing of the demons. They are going to come out and see the sun, but there is that strange energy that I'm getting around them of just being fearful of a return to what was in the past, which was difficult for them. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading. I hope that you join me there if this is your story. The link will be down below in the descriptions box, and it'll be about a 30-minute reading, but it feels really beautiful. It feels like two people have been kept apart here by someone needing to face down something from their past here that has kept them stuck, that has kept them in a place of like false security. I do feel like the masculine is going to overcome these challenges, but there's one more thing that they need to face. It's a difficult thing. Facing down whatever that block is in their life, and it'll be different for each one of you, but I'll go into that in more detail in the extended reading when I clarify everything. So if this is your story, please do join me there. The link is down below. It'll be about a 30-minute reading. But before we get there, I want to get a card from the Oracle of the 7 Energies for you, Leo. So the message for Leo, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or feel free to check out my Etsy shop. The link is down below, and you can purchase directly there as well. So let's see here, Leo. The message for Leo, let's see what we have. Roots of abundance. Wow, look at that. Yeah, the masculine is recognizing that the feminine, well, look at this. I mean, we've got the Earth Mother here, the Empress. It's obvious that the feminine here is abundant. I feel like the feminine here has awakened. They are an abundance attractor, a very powerful manifester with that Witch and Magician card there. The masculine is recognizing that they can have something very strong and very powerful with this feminine. And I feel like the masculine is working towards getting over something that feels like an addiction, or something that's kept them stuck there, something from the past, perhaps that they've had to walk away from, so that they can lay down roots for the future with this feminine energy. So we'll see where this goes in the extended. Again, guys, please do join me there. The link is down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, the best thing you can do for me right now is to get the word out if you're enjoying these readings. Let people know where to find me. I tend to get a bit buried here on YouTube. I find it always a struggle to get viewers, to get people in. My readings are real. You know, I don't tell people just what they want to hear, and I don't just explain the card and say, oh, this is that. Go and look it up. No, this is real tarot. This is real life. This is real people's struggles. So if you're interested in real life and actually getting ahead with life and having tarot affect you in a very positive way, I hope that you continue to watch me and let people know where to find me on YouTube. My channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Wishing you the best here. Please comment below as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, Leo. Please take care and bye for now.